Hi, I'm Connor. I talk about everything and anything.
Run!
I hate Chicken Little. I've been trying not to be negative, especially when it comes to film, because it takes a lot of work to make a film. A lot of people put a lot of work into it, especially an animated film. That takes a lot of work. And people talking shit, it's hard. Unfortunately, Chicken Little sucks. I hate Chicken Little. I hate Chicken Little. The early 2000s. The early 2000s is an odd time for Disney as an animation studio. You know why? Because DreamWorks and Shrek. If you look into the opening of Chicken Little, they even make fun of the opening of Shrek movie.
Oh, no, not the book. How many have seen opening the book before?
And you can't do that, Chicken Little. Who the fuck are you? I need to not swear. It's a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly go over the history of DreamWorks, because that's kind of interesting. And Disney kind of put this on themselves. Okay, so insert name here was the chairman of Walt Disney Studios from 1984 to 1989. I don't know if you know about this, but there's a little thing called the Disney Renaissance. And that ran from the year 1984 to 1999. If you see, you put the two numbers, the date together, he was there for a very important time at Disney. This is like where all those really good movies happened. The Lion King happened at this time during the Disney Renaissance. But big fight. Big fight happened between insert name here and Disney. And I could tell you what the big fight was, but it was a lot of things. And people made videos about it. And you can do your own research. I'm here to talk about Chicken Little. But DreamWorks released a lot of really good films. Disney really didn't care that much. They kind of saw Disney, probably just saw Disney as another, they probably just saw DreamWorks as another company that they'll eventually overpass and take down. Because Disney has a history of doing that. Look into it. It's kind of sad. Shrek came out, okay? I was very close to living in a non-Shrek world. A world without the movie Shrek. Shrek came out in the year 2001. May 22nd, 2001. I came out May 24th, 2001. But me and Shrek also both share the fact that we both lived in a post 9/11 world. Shrek was huge. Big thing, big deal. It's Shrek. Big deal. So, the year is Disney's trying their best to make money again, be on top. DreamWorks is destroying them. So like, fuck it. We're going to make it our Shrek. And it's going to be about Chicken Little. Editing Connor here. Just letting you know who directed this film. This film was directed by Mark Dindal. Dindal. And he is known for directing The Emperor's New Groove. Good movie. I like that movie. And then 5 years later, he did Chicken Little. He did Cats Can't Dance. That's cool. He did a lot of stuff. But you know what else he did? He did the Garfield movie, 2024. Chicken Little is loosely based off a story about a chicken thinking the sky was going to fall. There's a lot of info about it. You can look into it yourself if you want to. I looked into it, and I just frankly did not care. It's really like the big only connection between the Chicken Little movie and that book is the chicken saying the sky's falling, to be honest. So I just didn't care. Anyways, we're going to talk about the characters in the Chicken Little movie right now. We're starting with Chicken Little. Frankly, Chicken Little kind of sucks, and he's not that cool. I don't know he's a weird main character to have in a movie. He really just kind of does nothing, really. I don't know, he sucks. He generally sucks. I understand why not a lot of people talk to him. He's very insecure, and I wonder why.
That does it. We were in a timeout, Foxy. Prepare to hurt, and I don't mean emotionally like I do.
I wonder why he's insecure about himself, and he hates himself. I wonder why. Abby Mallard, aka the Ugly Duckling. Fine. I feel like she'll look at this kind of picture right here and be like, goals. That's what I want. And I think that's not good. But hey, this movie came out in the early 2000s and we had a whole thing with body issues. And that wasn't good. I mean, I don't want that to come back, but to be fair, like, she really took that magazine to her heart and wanted to follow everything that it said and believed every word of it. The big pig guy, cool, really annoying. He made a lot of jokes. There's a scene where he's falling down a hill and he's burping as he's falling down the hill. Ha 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 ha. They make a lot of fat jokes. They're not funny. They're just kind of like, we get it. Foxy Loxy, yeah, whatever. She's just kind of She's good at baseball, and people hate her for that. People hate when women are good at something. Maybe notice that. Like, come on. Fish out of water, best character in the movie. He's goated. He can do no wrong. He definitely is. He's a good person. There's nothing wrong with him. There's no flaws in design. He's helpful. He cares about people. He cares about his friends. And he's there for the ride, you know? Like, he's enjoying himself. He's enjoying being in this movie. And I wish, he got his own spin-off. I don't, actually. I don't want anyone to have their own spin-off. This movie's awful. Buck Cluck, Chicken Little's dad. He's an ass. He's a bad dad. He sucks. He's, he does not care about his son. He hates his son. He hates having a child. Like, he really hates his son. He's embarrassed to have a son like him. And he just sucks. He sucks. And not a lot of people, well, a lot of people talk about it. If you make a video about Chicken Little, you're going to talk about how much his dad sucks. Yeah, he loves his kid at the very end. Cool. He fucking sucks. And he's not a good person. Yeah, anyways, we're going to talk about the plot now. Now we talk about the plot. Okay, bye. Okay, movie opens with Chicken Little running and ringing a little bell at their town hall.
Chicken Little! What is it? What's going on?
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
And the whole town hates him for it, and he gets in a lot of shit. The town's kind of fucking rude. Mob mentality is a thing for a reason, and this town is a mob. They have walking around or mob. It's their only two modes for this town or city. I don't care. And one of the dad's first sins in this is when he's trying to describe what the thing that hit his head, what it was. An acorn fell on Chicken Little's head, and the dad, instead of being like, oh, it was something like this, like, oh, something fell like an acorn, because acorns fall from the tree. Things fall from the sky. Chicken Little dad instead says, hey, everyone, it's not a piece of the sky. It was an acorn. My son's an idiot. Ha 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 ha. He was embarrassed. Just making everyone instantly say, oh, your son's an idiot. And he's like, basically.
Son, is this what hit you?
Oh, no, Dad, it was definitely a piece of the sky.
Piece of the sky. It's okay, everyone.
Dad, no.
There's been like a little mistake.
No.
It was just an acorn that hit my son. A
No,
little acorn.
Dad, no.
Quiet, son. This is embarrassing enough already.
Tom basically calls his son insane, and he agrees with them. And then he's just, sorry. And then he's just sucky. Not sucky. He agrees with the town. He's more in favor of what the town thinks of him than, making sure his son's okay. Making sure his son is happy. Also, unfortunately, this movie wasted the bare naked ladies. One little slip. One little slip. Dude, they wasted them. They wasted the bare naked ladies. And that's unfortunate. Also, Chicken Little's talking to his dad. He's a very nervous and just insecure person. And his dad doesn't give a fuck. His dad tells him just lay low.
Look, Dad, it doesn't even matter. You know why? Because I've got a plan.
Yeah, about that. Well, remember how I told you it would be better for you just to lay low, don't call attention to yourself, right?
Yes, but
See, it's like a game. Yeah, a game of hide and seek, except the goal is never to be found, ever.
Lay low in school. Hey, man, we're not going to talk about your feelings. I really don't give a fuck. Just get into school. You suck. I'm not gonna lie, there are funny parts in this film, and you watch the main kind of jokes of it is just there's animals and they're doing animal things, like Chicken Little and his dad having a conversation. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, I don't give a fuck about their conversation, sorry, but I do give a fuck about the bird hitting the glass, and then the bowl comes out of a china shop. Give me a little giggle. Also, like the way they treat the three other main characters in this movie is just kind of sucky. Fish out of water. No one can understand him. And so he's kind of outsider, but he's cool about it. He doesn't give a fuck about what everyone says about him. I wish I had his confidence, okay? Mallard, Abby Mallard. She's ugly. Mallard, the duck. She isn't ugly. That's what the movie's trying to tell me. I don't know why I said she was ugly. She's a duck. Okay. Back to my review. Sorry. And they make a big deal about it. They use they use a sound effect to clarify how ugly she is. And that's cool. As mentioned before, there's the runt of the litter. They make a lot of fat jokes and about how he likes to eat. I don't know. It's not good. I don't like that. Not good. Sorry. Makes me feel uncomfortable. And you know, they also make fun of Chicken Little because he's short. And being short or how you look, those are things you can't help. So maybe don't make fun of people for that. Maybe there's someone out there who got called Chicken Little in school. I didn't get called Chicken Little in school because guess what, motherfuckers? I was homeschooled. I know, I'm pretty cool, right? But yeah, there's a whole school situation. Chicken Little pulls a fire alarm. And we find out that Chicken's little buck cluck, more like buck fuck. No, he peaked in high school.
Not showing up for class, inappropriate school attire, picking fights in gym class, and the fire alarm. Ever since that sky falling incident, he's been nothing but trouble. Now look, Buck, you know I have the utmost respect for you. I mean, you were Buck Ace Cluck, our school baseball star.
And it makes sense. It makes sense. His character makes sense now. Do you fall in love with your high school sweetheart and had a kid, and then you realize, oh, there's more to life than high school? There really is. Everyone who's in high school right now, when you graduate a year from now, you're like, shit, I gotta pay rent for stuff. That's, you know, like, man, life kind of, ugh. But yeah, there's a whole scene in the car. Chicken Little saw his dad was good as baseball, and he's like, I can do baseball. Because, you know, the only way that his dad would care about Chicken Little if he's good at a sport. That's the kind of dad he is. And his dad's like, no, dude, do fucking stamp collecting. Do that stuff. And Chicken Little's like, I'm gonna play baseball. Not because I want to, but I don't want to play it. I want to play baseball to impress you. I'm doing this for you, and you're telling me not to do it, Dad.
Son, we talked about this.
Yeah, right. But, you know, that was when I was small. And, you know, I put on 5 ounces this year. I've really bulked up.
Really, son? Baseball? Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, hey, why not, right?
Yeah, why not? But why?
Well, you know, Dad, you were such a big baseball star in high school, you know? I figured, hey, you could give me some pointers.
But son, you know, I'm just wondering, maybe baseball isn't exactly your thing, you know? Have you considered the chess team or the glee club? And then some teenagers, you know, they get quite a rush from stamp collecting. You want to stop? We'll get some stamps.
No, I don't like stamps.
Dad, I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Mm-hmm. Just do me one favor, son.
Sure, Dad, anything.
Just please try not to get your hopes too high.
Yeah, but Dad, I mean, I think I can.
You know, he sucks, guys. And there's a whole song to talk about, and one of the lines is like, can't relate to you, you can't relate to me. Chicken Little was like a young kid. He doesn't need to relate to his dad. His dad should be trying to relate to his kid. If your kid's a child, Your child shouldn't be having to putting in the work to impress you. You, as a parent, should be supporting of your child. If they want to do baseball, let them fucking do baseball. Maybe have the realization that they're doing baseball for you. For you. Chicken Little's dad, Buck Cluck? Fuck Buck. So stupid. So after one song, there's a song pretty much immediately after that, and it's a training montage of Chicken Little doing baseball stuff, trying to become good at baseball. I don't know. I'm not a big fan when they do multiple songs. I thought I liked musicals. But yeah, basically, there's a whole situation. Chicken Little wins a baseball game. And then, his dad's proud of him. He actually cares about his son. It's like, man, this whole situation's getting rid of the whole, Skyfall situation. When an acorn fell on your head, he didn't say that. But he's not going to believe his son.
I guess that puts the whole sky is falling incident behind us once and for all.
And Chicken Little's like, yeah, we are the champions. No, Chicken Little, you're the champion. You did that. You put in all the work with your friends. Did Buck Fuck help you? Did your dad help you? No, Chicken Little, it was all you. Your dad, you don't owe your dad anything for this. That was all your hard work, okay? Okay, Chicken Little? His mom died. Chicken Little's mom died, I guess. That's something that happens. I already mentioned that. I think I should mention it again. But no, Chicken Little and his dad are trying to have they're going to try and have a heart-to-heart, but his dad fucking blows it. And he said, we don't need to talk about that.
Unless you think we need closure?
Closure? What's the close here? Unless you think we need the
No, not
then
me.
it's closed.
I agree.
It's shut tight.
Vacuum sealed. Okay, great. Closure, I don't know.
Hey, if your kid says they want to talk to you about something, say, what's up, kid? Don't shut them down. Dick. I'm like, really, I want a rotisserie chicken right now. I just want to eat it. I wanted to try something for the last part of this video. Don't be rude. Yeah, there's aliens. It has aliens in it. One half of this movie is a dad beating up his son emotionally, and the other half is a spaceship, end of the world movie. This movie's weird. This movie is a fever dream. It's so weird. It's just, and it takes a while to get to the spaceships. You know what you should have done? You should have had the spaceships show up in the first part of the movie. Shit kind of happens. People are starting to wonder. But no, not going to do that because they want Chicken Little to look like a bad person and look like an insane person. And have no one support him except for his two friends. His dad hates him too, so... But another piece of the sky falls on him. And, they try... A whole thing happens. Basically, they go into a giant spaceship and they think that they're going to get, taken away. Earth's going to get destroyed. It's not. They go there for acorns. Dumb. They get a little alien friend. Whole thing happens. They get caught. Alien friend, little baby alien follows them. They fall on a hill and there's burping and that's gross. An ugly duckling really wants Chicken Little and his dad to talk to each other. I mean, maybe take a hint that his dad is so just self-centered and doesn't see that he's doing wrong. Just an ass, a bad person. I don't know. There's something to call him. Can't think of it right now. He just really doesn't care about his kid. He cares about what people think about him. He cares about what the town thinks about him. And his kid, he doesn't care about. He would rather the town hates his own kid than the town hating him. And it's just... But no, like, they have a piece of the spaceship. I don't think Dad would believe that shit. I really don't. But no, eventually, Chicken Little... The whole thing happens. The little baby alien's here. Chicken Little has him. And all the other aliens go to attack him. This guy falls apart. People finally fucking believe Chicken Little. But once again, this town is either town walking around or a mob or just chaotic. And they're chaotic as ever right now. Also, the end of the world starts to play. This movie's so boring. I don't know, man. It's just, oh. I'm really upset that they wasted the chicken. They wasted the bare naked ladies in this. It's really upsetting. I don't know if you can tell I'm upset by that, but I am. Anyways, they're in a theater. Chicken Little's trying to get out of there. He has a little alien. He's trying to talk to the alien. Alien's kind of chill with Chicken Little. His dad shows up. Alien hides. Ugly Duckling comes and is like, yo, talk to your dad. And they actually talk. And Chicken Little's dad's like, shit, I do suck.
I didn't realize, son. I never meant to. The acorn, the sky, I mean, the whole... You're right. You're right. Your mom, she was, you know, she was always good with stuff like this. Me, I'm going to need a lot of work.
So if it weren't for ugly shit, you'd still be talking shit. Buck. Fucker. But you know, the dad's on his side at last. He's kind of scared about the alien, but he's like, whatever. So they try to bring the alien to the spaceship. Oh, I forgot to mention, when the alien invasion happens, Chicken Little Dad, instead of saying, I'm sorry, he says, I know.
Get in the car, we gotta go!
No, wait, Dad, I gotta tell you something.
What? I know, you were right. Alien invasion. I see that now. Look up, there it is.
I know, son, this is happening. Apologize to your son. Motherfucker, you've been gaslight, you didn't believe him at all. And now when it finally happens, you don't even have a piece of, you don't feel bad for being a dick to your son? No, sorry. No, I know, son. Fuck you. I want to rotisserie chicken so bad right now. Chicken, like, and after the whole conflict happens, his dad still says, hey, take it from someone who's a bad dad.
Just hold on there, buddy. My son did not take your kid. You were the one that left him behind. That's bad parenting. And I should know.
Don't be proud of yourself. You suck. You suck. Bad dad? I don't know. I was trying to think of something. But, you know, he kind of redeems himself. He breaks through. He grabs his son. It's like, blah, 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 blah. Something happens. And they get japped into a spaceship. And the whole thing, misunderstanding. They find out they left their son there. Blah, 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 blah. They all fix everything. The raccoon girl gets a noodle, like, you know, little eyeball thing into your head. Yeah, she gets that. She's a completely different person. And they get a movie. Okay, cool. Final verdict on the film. I hate this movie. And there are funny parts in it. So if you watch it, you'll see the funny parts. But is it worth it to see a dad be a complete awful father? Like, imagine someone uses Buck Cluck as a role model. They shouldn't. But I don't know, man. This whole movie is this whole town beating up on this child. And Chicken Little's a wimp. He sucks. But, hey, leave the guy alone. Let the kid make mistakes. Sorry. This movie really upsets me. I'm just happy that this wasn't released. You know, I'm happy this wasn't like a Zootopia. This movie made a lot of money, but they didn't release it at the time that Disney movies are released now, where if a movie does well, you're most likely to get a sequel. This movie did well, but there's no sequel. Thank goodness. You know? Do we need a Zootopia 2? I think so, but, you know, I'm just happy we don't get anything else. There's nothing else. They might have them show up at Disney parks sometimes, but aside from that, gone. Who gives a shit? Chicken Little, you little bitch. Anyways, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm in a rhyming mood. And I want to roast the chicken. Am I going to write a diss track?
If it weren't for an ugly bitch, you'd still be talking shit.
Buck, I want you posted, roasted. Wife's dead, got nothing to show for it.
not care for your child due to the fear of the town's disappointment. If I were you, I'd be frowning. Step in my zone, I'll hit you. Call me Nancy. Walk him down Wheeler.
For an ugly bitch, you'd still be talking shit. If it weren't for an ugly bitch.
Okay, Buck, listen here, little fucker. You sky falling debunker. Don't listen to your son unless he hits a home runner, making your son look like a crazy little chicken. If I was in your world, I'll eat you. I'm not kidding.
Bro, you peaked in high school.
If it weren't for an ugly bitch, you'd still be talking shit. If it weren't for an ugly bitch, you'd still be talking shit.
You sicken me, chicken. If you think you can push me or make me forget you're a poor provider, I'll have you cry on the kitchen floor. Like Trisha Paytas. Instead of fucking being minimized, you should have been lobotomized. Still be talking shit.
You'd still be talking shit.
If it weren't for an ugly bitch, you still be talking
tempo
shit.
do you want this sung at, Connor?
Anyways, that's the video. Thank you for watching. This year's been okay. Like, I feel like I did more YouTube shit, and like I almost made monthly videos, so hey. Yeah, more stuff from this year. Also, I have a challenge for like 3 people. Make a diss track about a fictional character that pissed you off. Get your anger out. A lot of people were angry this year, and this is an easy, fun way to get your anger out. A stupid character. I challenge Gug and Grace from that Hunger Games thing. I think she'll kill it. Gug or C. I'll probably pick someone else in the comments if I can think of something. Anyways, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Have a great 2016. Have a great 2026. Holy. And give me a job. And subscribe. And watch all my videos so I can get monetized. Because YouTube hates me. Okay, bye-bye.